All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today we have the Davenport Diver from Langdon Watch Company. Now, this isn't the first time that I have shown a Langdon here on the channel. This company is out of Canada, and last year I had their Parkdale Automatic here on the channel. Really clean watch. It was a dress watch with small seconds on it, and I really liked that watch. This is their newest one. Like I said, the Davenport Diver, they're pushing this one out. Mark got a hold of me a couple of weeks ago and asked if I'd be interested in showing this one here on the channel, and I got really excited about this one. Now, there are a couple of different colorways available. They have a full-on black diver with the black bezel insert, black dial, and they also have a blue model. With summer coming up and stuff, this Pepsi bezel model with the white dial and stuff just seemed really fun and exciting to me, so I want to take a look at this one. Now, first thing I want to mention to you guys is the price on these watches at the website. These are $179 at the website, and Mark was gracious enough to use a OFD10 code at checkout, and you can get another $10 off, so you can get this watch for $169, which for the specs I think is a really, really good deal on this watch. So let's talk a little bit more about it. Now, obviously the looks, it's a great looking watch here. Case dimensionally is a 41 millimeter case from side to side, 48 lug tip to lug tip, comes in at 12.5 millimeters of thickness from the back of the case to the top of the sapphire crystal. Yes, you get a sapphire crystal even at that $179 price point, and you have 20 millimeter lug openings on the watch. Put together very well. I'll bring it up here a little bit closer so you guys can take a look at the dial. Applied indices all the way around, and you can see they are polished. Very nicely done hands on the watch that are also polished, reaching out there. And they do have that apex in the center of the hand there that makes them much more easy to read against this white dial. You can see a clean sweep of that second hand there. That is because this watch is running the Epsom YN55A. Now, guys, I'll admittedly tell you that I don't know a whole lot about this movement. There's not a whole lot that you can find out there about the Seiko, the Epsom movements out there, the YN series. But I can tell you that they're most likely an amalgamation of Seiko and Orient movements out there, just because Epsom Corporation is the one that actually owns Orient, or kind of runs Orient. It's kind of a big conglomeration there, Seiko, so they've got a whole bunch of different branches. But this is running the YN series, the YN55A. I do believe there's approximately a 40-hour power reserve, 22 joule movement, I do believe, and you have a hacking hand winding capability, also a date function over here at the 3 o'clock position. You can see very clean dial layout on this. I like the Langdon at the top, the automatic, the 200 meters and 660 feet. Just all you need and nothing you don't. The bezel itself, you can see the grips for the bezel, very nice and grippy. Locks in pretty good, not super stiff on the bezel, but it's what you need, and it's all you need. I will note to you that even though there's a 200 meter dive watch, there is no lume on the bezel, so I know that'll be disappointing to some people out there, but it's still an absolutely beautiful looking watch. The bracelet on the watch is a simple push pin bracelet. You guys can see here, all stainless steel construction, nice safety fold over clasp. At this price point, you are going to have pressed bars in here, or pressed clasp assembly. Taking a look at the case back for the Davenport, you guys can see the big octopus there with the anchor. Pretty cool case back. Reminds me a lot of another brand out there that I look at quite often. Solid inlinks on this watch. You guys can see the automatic there on the back, giving you all the information you need to know about the watch. But really clean watch, and like I said, available in a couple of different colorways. But for an automatic watch, sapphire crystal, 200 meters water resistance, for $170, which you can get with my discount code out there, that's a really good deal. Now, the watches do come in these little Langdon carry cases. The Parkdale that I got last year came in one of these. You've got your little panel in here. You can put the watch around and then insert it in here for safe travels, which is really nice. You've also got your instruction manuals and whatnot here. And this does cover, I do believe, pretty much all of the watches they make out there. So really nice piece. Let's go ahead and throw this one on my 7-inch wrist, guys, and then stick around and we'll go out that lume shot, because this does have some nice BGW9 applied onto the dial. Now, I've not sized this to my wrist, but a 41 millimeter case fits really nicely in the center of my wrist, and 48 lug to lug keeps it from slopping over the wrist at all. One of the things I didn't show you guys, and I do want to get it here off the wrist to show you, is the case finish on the watch. The case finishing is done real nice, brushing along the sides, but you have this beautiful polished chamfer that comes up underneath the bezel like that. You see that? And then, of course, you've got the polishing on the bezel. But it's a really nicely done watch, and you do have a signed crown also on this watch there with the big L for Langdon. So let's go ahead and dim the lights and check out the BGW9 on the dial. All right, so we've dimmed the lights, and you guys can already see a little bit of glow coming from that BGW9 applied to the indices. So I like Blue Lume. I think it's really cool. It may not last quite as long as the C3, but the BGW9 looks really cool on the watch. You can see that nice blue glow out of there. This is just a really well put together watch, especially at the price point. If you guys are looking for something different out there, you don't want another Seiko in the collection, but you're looking for another dive watch to add this summer, I think this Langdon, these offer a whole lot. This is my favorite version out here with the white dial and the Pepsi bezel. It's just a fun watch. Definitely looks like it's ready for action adventure this summer. So, all right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. If you're picking one of these up, don't forget to use OFD code OFD10 at checkout to get a $10 discount. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.